We have a lot to talk about today, and firstly, I want to say thank you. I just received another beautiful email from somebody who's thanking me for doing what I'm doing. But I want to say thank you because I'm doing it for you, I'm doing it for me, and I'm doing it for you. So we can spread this positive energy. I hope you are doing well. I'm sending you lots of good energy for another beautiful, awesome day full of good energy. So, we can talk today a little bit more about this, how we can protect ourselves about or from that 5G, which is kind of big thing right now. Not many people want to talk about it, and not many people are aware what is coming with it and what we can do about it, how we can protect our good energy from it so we can stay healthy, we can stay happy, we can stay in abundance of passion and this positive love vibration. So let's firstly talk about what is coming with that 5G. What it is, it's really high vibration. And the interesting thing here is also our body is working on high vibration. And as 3G and 4G are still much slower vibrations as our body, as our brain, the 5G is coming on almost the same vibration as our brain, which means that 5G can connect with the vibration of our brain, and our brain is in control of our body, which we can understand if something is controlling our brain, that something can control our body. But don't be misled here, because people create panic because of it. Oh, we can't do anything now. Everything will end, the end of the world is coming, what we can do? It's not like that. Because I believe that whoever is working on that in the background also knows that this can be dangerous. But the first and the most important thing is to stay in calm state, because we can't save anything in panic. I can share something with you. When this panic with this virus started, I was traveling. I was in Turkey. I was traveling with a group of people. And one night, somebody came to our door in the hotel in a panic. Hey, we need to go back home because the airports will be closed tomorrow, and if we will not get to our home country, we will stay here. So we need to get back home soon as possible. This person was really in panic, in really strong panic, and this person started spreading the panic with other persons, with other people. And soon the half of the group was in panic. And they were like, oh, we need to do something. They were calling in Slovenia, the governments, health organizations, say you need to save us because we are stuck here in Turkey. But actually we all decided to go in Turkey. We weren't stuck there. But still, why I'm talking about it is because what happened after it was so interesting. So a half of the group of people was in panic, but the other half was in peace. We say, oh, we don't care, let's stay here, it's a beautiful place. And we were like, if it's meant to us to go back home, we will get back home, but if we will stay here, we will stay here, everything is okay. So what happened? The positive part of the group was okay. We were chilling, we were okay, we were sleeping good, we were traveling around, we were happy, but the other half of the group was constantly in fear. They haven't anything from that trip, like they haven't got anything from that trip. They were in panic, they were in fear what will happen, how they will get back home. But guess what? The next day after this panic attack, we all got together and the agency get the plane for us, and we all get back home in the same plane, but the half of the group was still in fear and the other half of the group was peaceful. We were happy, yeah, we get back home, everything is okay. So what we can learn doesn't matter if we are in pain or if we are peaceful and happy and grateful. We will all get on the certain situation at the same time. Just that somebody will get an amazing experience out of that trip and somebody will get a painful experience out of that trip. So right now people are in panic because of the virus, people are in panic because of the maybe upcoming 5G. People are in panic because of the panic, because of the fear, because of the idea of the virus, of the idea of the blah blah blah. We are in panic because we don't know why we are in panic. Many people are lost. I'm talking many times about it. Many people are just lost in that life. Because people are lost, that's why they are in panic. So, what is happening with 5G? Actually, right now, what we can do, we can't really control what others are deciding to do with it. We can't control what other people will do, but we can control what we will do about it. We can stay peaceful, and peaceful mind always gets the best answers how to deal with situation. We can stay in the present moment because only here we can choose what we will choose. We can choose the best decision, we can choose the best act, how we will react on certain situation. Doesn't matter what will happen, we can still choose the best possible outcome. This is our right. We can always choose the best possible outcome, but we will never choose the best possible outcome in fear, in panic, in pain. So we need to stay calm, we need to stay present. And actually, from my opinion, it doesn't matter what is going on in the background because we can't control it. All that matters is what is happening inside you, inside me, and inside every individual. Because as long as we are using all the machinery, all the technology, we are supporting what somebody is doing in the background, if it is even real about that 5G. As long as we are using all the technology, we are supporting that. So stop complaining about something that you are supporting. Stop complaining about that. With complaining, we are not solving anything. I'm always talking about staying present, staying happy. Because happy person is always happy. Doesn't matter what is going on outside of that person, happy person is happy. And happiness is not made out of pain, happiness is not made out of panic. Happiness is just made out of being present. Present person can see beautiful things around him. And because of that, we can see life differently. And we are staying calm. I am calm right now. I don't care what is going on. Really, I don't care. I'm not afraid. I don't care what will happen with the economy. I don't care what will happen with the health system. I don't care about it. Because I care about how I feel. And I feel good right now. I feel really good, and I'm giving this energy also to you. Because that's what matters. Stop worrying about what will happen tomorrow. What will happen the next day. What happened yesterday and the day before, and it just doesn't matter because you are here right now. And we will all get to the same place at the right time. You know, everything in the universe happens for a reason. Each moment, day by day, happens for a reason. Each death, each birth, each virus, each idea, each creation happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So what is taken from us, what has been taken from us, has been taken from us because we will get something better. So there is nothing to worrying about. We are worrying just because, like I said, we are not present. And right now we are getting our energy back so we can see clearly that everything is okay. Everything is okay. Why I believe this whole interview with David Icke, many of you were watching it, which were banned. I believe it were, of course, it's possible that he was talking the truth. But it's also possible that it would be even bigger panic if this interview would be spread around. So both of two options were right. Maybe he was talking the truth, but maybe it would create even bigger panic, which would not be so good. So what I think is the best solution, what we can do about anything which is happening right now, is to become more present. To become more familiar with how you feel, how you're reacting each day by day. Now when you're at home, how you're communicating with your family, how you're feeling when you're constantly, at home. If you're working from home, how do you feel? Become more familiar with your body, become more familiar with your emotions, become more familiar with your thoughts. In which kind of thought patterns you are caught up in. And you can also become more familiar about how to change those patterns, because we think we are a person who we think we are. We have stories in our mind and we are living by the stories. So the stories are creating patterns in our brain. So if I'm saying I'm a visionary artist, it means that I've turned on a certain patterns in my brain which creates the stories. So if I will be living my life based on that story, it means that I will be using constantly just one small part of my brain. But we can constantly do something new, we can constantly create something new. We can jump from one thing to another and see where we are good at. And then we can improve it. We can improve the things which we are good at. But we will also see where we are not so good at. And we can also improve those things. And that's how we can start using more or higher percentage of our brain. But here comes another interesting information. When we close our eyes, when we focus on our heart, when we get our energy back with breathing, when we elevate positive emotions like gratitude or love, for example, we create heart coherence, which means our heart starts working on higher vibrations. And when the vibration in our heart is changing, also the vibration in our brain starts changing, because they are connected. Brain and the heart are connected. And when we raise the frequency in our brain, the whole brain starts working. All neurons in our brain starts communicating with each other. So scientists can explain it as 100% of our brain starts working just by focusing on our heart and breathing into it with love, with compassion, with happiness, with gratitude. So what do you think will happen if all of us would work with 100% of our brain. I don't think any one of you would need 5G to faster internet, or for controlling any higher technology. I don't think we would need that. So if no one of us would need it, nobody would be making it, because nobody would be making money out of it. So it's up to us what will happen in the future. We are actually in control of it, because big companies are creating the things which we are buying, but if we would not buy them, they would not creating it. So we are in control of our future. We can do a lot about it. We can affect a lot on our future, because we are our future. Who we are today, that's what we are creating in the future. Who we are today, that's what we are creating in the future. And that's really important to know. So again, don't worry, because there is nothing to worry about. It seems kinda scary what is happening, but it's not. We are creating a scary story in our mind. And it all depends about how scary you are creating your story, because that's how your life looks like. That's how you see your life. It's not that your life is that way, that's how you see your life. Because our life, our reality, is always just a projection of the story which we are holding inside our mind. We are believing into something, and that's what we are projecting. And then we are reacting to that story with our feelings and emotions. And then we are describing this reality as this is who we are. This is what is happening to us. This is, somebody said it to us, but actually everything is happening for us. So we can see that maybe we can change a little bit the story in our mind to see a bigger potential in life, to see a bigger picture, to see a purpose, why we are here, why actually we are here, and what we can do with this beautiful life. I believe everything which is happening right now is a big or a huge miracle for all of us. It's a wake-up call. So we are waking up. We are waking up right now. Beautiful people, I'm sending you all blessings and love. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, join to AttractPassion community. Link is in the description. So see you there. Thank you again, and have a beautiful day. See you soon. Peace.